Play action now, Allen. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get 6 more on their early advantage. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Return's looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Pressure coming. Baker. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This one's taken in by Otten. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Handoff headed right, Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. 3rd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 3 now. From the 21. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Baker throwing again. Finds him on the slant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Baker now from the gun. On target to Godwin. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Evans. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He'll cobble together a yard there. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, And the penalty gives him a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Allen now on first down. Shakir with the grab. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's to the sideline as Shakir snags it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo! And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Irving. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid pickup of 9 yards, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Once again, Irving. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. This finds Evans, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there.